this video, I'm gonna explain the best way you can trade in this market. Stop trading stupid in this market. You're the one who making it mess. My name is Jason. I've been trading for 3 years. So this is how a CRT setup looks like in your chart. So basically we take 3 candles, so the first candle and the second candle, the third candle. So what is going on, it's AMD or accumulation, manipulation and the distribution. So we are trading for the distribution. So as you can see, this is a bullish side setup. So you can see the bearish market, the bearish candle have been taken out from the second candle and it should close inside the range of this bearish candle. So this is the completed setup of a CRT. This is called the candle range theory because it's ranging inside this candle. So on the third candle, it's the distribution. So we are going to trade to the distribution. So I'm going to show you a tip to refine this strategy more efficiency. So what you can do is, once you spot a bearish setup, you will be waiting for the second candle close inside the range of the first candle. So we need to shift for the lower time frame and we need to expect a retracement. The retracement should come somewhere here and we are going to trade for this retracement. We need to wait until the market gives us a retracement, so then our probability of winning trade is more accurate than before. Because if we just trade only when the market low breaks down, there will be more risk in the market. So I will prefer you to wait for a retracement. So the market will be we can use our Fibonacci level as well. So once the Fibonacci level reaches, we can enter trade. So I will be using divergence. So I will show you how I'm using it. So it can be a order block forming around here, it can be a breaker block, it can be a fair value gap, it can be an imbalance. So let's see how it goes. So in a bullish market as well, once the second candle closes, I will be waiting in a smaller time frame. I will be shifting my time frame from like 5 minutes to 1 minute and I will be waiting for the retracement. Then I will be entering my trade. So this is the simple way I'm going to explain you. So I will show you how I'm doing this in the live market. Before we trade for the strategy, I want to let you know I will be trading this strategy only if the RSI forms a divergence, or else if the RSI goes for a certain extended level. Like the RSI should be in an extended level. It can be a overbought or it can be a oversold level. So always as a confluence, I will be using the RSI for the confluence. So the most important confirmation is my RSI. So I will be using divergence, I will be using the market structure, and I will be using the RSI extended level. So once the market reaches to an extended level, let's say it's a overbought, I will be looking for shorts, because unless the CRT setup completes, I will not be entering a trade. So once the market comes for an oversold level, I will be looking for a buy trade. So once the market doesn't give me a setup, I will be not entering a trade. So let's say as an example, the market reaches on an overbought level, I will be trading a short portion, but I need to have a confirmation as a divergence. It can be a bearish divergence. So I will be have 2 confirmations. One is the market having extended, the other, the divergence is confirming my trade. So I will be looking for the CRT setup. So once it completes, I will be entering my trade. So those are the rules that I'm putting in this video, so make sure you follow this as well. So basically what's going on, you know, AMD, accumulation, manipulation and distribution. So if you see a sell setup and if you see a buy setup, so what can you do is, soon as you choose this second candle, soon as the second candle close inside the range, what we can do is we need to shift for a lower time frame. As an example, let's say you are trading in the 5 minute, you need to shift to the 1 minute. So you need to wait until the market goes down and look for the retracement. So the retracement can happen to a order block, the retracement can happen to a Fibonacci level, the retracement can happen to a fair value gap. So while the retracement happening, you need to monitor the candles. Always monitor the low. If you are shorting, the low of the candles. Now when the retracement comes here, the highs are taken out of the candle. So once the market comes to a certain interest, let's say it's an order block, the low is very important of that candle. We need to monitor the candle and we need to monitor the low. Once the low takes out, once the candle closes below, we are going to enter the trade right here. So this is our entering point. As in a buy trade, always you need to monitor the high of this bullish candle, because this is a buy trade. So this have been closed inside this bearish candle, so we need to wait until it breaks, and I'm waiting for the retracement. So the retracement can happen, let's say as an example, we can draw the Fibonacci level in the smaller time frame. So here will be our golden pocket. In our golden pocket there is a order block as well. So once the retracement comes, all the lows are being taken out, so I need to monitor the highs of the candles. So once the market comes to this certain interest area, I will be monitoring the highs of the candle. Once the high takeouts, I'm gonna enter a perfect trade. So as a confirmation, for confirmation I will be using divergence. So divergence is most important confirmation in trading. I will confidently say that I will be not trading unless I see a divergence, and the market should be on an extended level. It can be a overbought level, it can be a oversold level, because the market needs a recent pullback or a retracement in each move. It can be, if the market ranging upwards, it should have a pullback. If the market ranging downwards, it should have a pullback as well. So even we go on a loss trade, we are gonna win. We are gonna somehow manage to win our trade by using overextended level as a opportunity to trade. So always keep that in your mind. Let's go to the chart and see how it's gonna work. As you can see, I have been marking every overbought and oversold, like the market extended level. So you can see the market have been extended right here, and the market have been oversold right here. It's oversold, it's overbought, and again it's oversold, and again it's overbought. So you can see it's overbought again. So what I'm gonna say here, like if you think the market was overbought or oversold at this point, you will be shorting. The former traders will be shorting, right? If you was thinking this was the market bottom, you will be short buying the market. So what happened, the market keep continuing going down. So this was the point, the market was changed, and always it was here as well. The market was oversold right here. So you will be formed, you will be a former trader, and you will be entering short, so expecting the market will go down. So what happened, the market again went up, so you also lose this trade right here. So what happened, the market went down from here, again it came to overbought level, and again market came down here, and again in here also. So if you was looking in here, the market was oversold, so you will be buying. So what happened, suddenly the market went up, trapped the traders, manipulated all the traders, and again the market came to the same level, and exactly market went up there. So here as well, once the market was here, you can see the market was here, you will think, oh, the market is overbought, I'm gonna sell, it should go down, definitely it should go down. What happened, you sell here, you got trapped. Again market came here, okay, now this is the time the market will go down, definitely. What happened, yeah, it went up again. So you can see market came down here, again came up to here. So here was a CRT setup, and also here also the same example. You see, oh, the market is overbought, I'm shorting, oh, loser. Oh, the market is overbought, I'm shorting, loser. So you can see market came down here, again market builds up a setup, market came down. So if you always use this CRT setup, you will be able to like catch these trades. So I'm in the 5 minutes, so these are always printing in the market, so don't be afraid, you will be able to trade. So let's see how this setup is gonna work. So as you can see, this will be our sell setup, this is my low, and this will be my high. So the setup is completed, and here also this will be my high, and the low. You can see this setup, and here also you can see this will be my high, and this will be my low. So the setup is completed. Now the way we are gonna talk about how to trade with this, how to trade using this. So let's see how it goes. So always mark your setup once you complete your confluences as well. You can see we have a divergence as well. So my second confirmation is also completed, the market was extended, and I will be able to see a divergence as well in the market. So let's see how to catch this trade by switching to the lower time frame. Right, so right now I'm in the 1 minute time frame. I switched to the lower time frame, so you can see this was my manipulation candle. So you can see this candle is the important, basically how we trade in this strategy. We will be waiting the high to take out of this manipulated candle, and once the candle close above it, we can enter a long portion, but it's very risky on this strategy. I will be refining it more. So what I want to expect is the retracement once the manipulated happen. So you can see the market have been retraced almost from here to here. You can see the market have been retraced with the golden pocket almost. So I will be marking my golden pocket. So you can see once the retracement happen, I will be looking for the highs. So you can see this candle high have been taken out from the next candle. So once this candle closes, I'm going to enter my trade right here.